Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Growing Orchids in Jamaica. It's the day after Christmas and we were on a little Christmas vacation, and of course, you know, wherever I go, I have to see if I find any orchid. And also, I visited one of my YouTube supporters' garden in Portmore. Guys, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe so you see just how I grow orchids in Jamaica. And if you want to see just some of the beautiful orchids, just stay tuned. This is such a nice property, guys. It has a nice layout and just some different apartments or condos, and this was where we spent our Christmas holiday. So I'm just gonna show you in this garden here this nice Rotonia Orchid that has been mounted on a tree, and it is just so beautiful. Look at that. Yes, guys, there are other orchids that are mounted on the tree, but this one in particular is one of those that is actually in bloom. Just look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Yes. This is another tree. This is actually, it looks like, I'm not sure what tree this is, but there is also another one of our native orchid which is actually mounted on this tree. This is a Prostitia fragrance, and just look at how it hugs the tree and how beautiful it is. Yes, guys, look at that. This is another area, guys, but this one is completely bloomed off, and they are just so nice on the tree in this area. Look at this one, guys. It is one of those Psychocentrum undulatum that is on the tree here. Such a huge one. It's not a sunny day, it's an overcast day, and so things are not as bright as we would want it to be today. Look at this other tree where we have the Rotonia mixed with the Trichocentrum orchid on the tree. And if you look in the distance there is another. They're not in bloom now, but I can just imagine what a splendid and spectacular show they put on when they are in bloom. As indicated earlier, I went on a doctor's visit in Portmore. So guys, you know, there are a number of persons who support me, and some persons reach out to me, or and so forth, and because of that we become friends because we have things in common. And so I am here visiting one of my supporters' garden. Yes, guys, I tell you, her home is so beautiful, her garden is so nice, and she doesn't have a lot of space. However, she skillfully placed all the plants, and if you just look how she nicely decorate her yard. Here she has some crown of thorn mixed with other plants, as well as some desert rose. Yes, and of course, you know, in the hotter areas, the desert rose does very well, and the crown of thorn as well. And so these are so beautiful here, guys, and I am just loving it. Look here, guys. Look at this Vanda Orchid. It has on 6 spikes. Isn't this a winner, guys? This takes the prize. Look at this. 6 nice, beautiful spikes, guys. And her little cluster here is just so beautiful. so nicely arranged and is just doing so well. I am just proud of what she's doing here, guys. So just look at how beautiful they are. This little patch here is just so awesome, so beautiful. Man, this is a hefty one. Just look at that. In this area, she also has some succulent plants that has been incorporated with her other plants, with her Vanda Orchids, and it makes just a nice centerpiece in the middle of her yard. Here she has some Dendrobium Orchids, but these are placed low. The leaves are so big and so healthy. Her Dendrobium Orchids are just so beautiful. Look at this one, guys. I'm gonna show you and show you the ID as well, because this is really a beautiful one. There is the ID for this one. It is just such a beautiful one. Oh my god, this is nice. It has on 3 spikes, guys, and is really a beautiful one. But look at this other one. Look at how long the spray is. Isn't that beautiful? Let me just go closer so you can see the true beauty of the flower here, guys. Yes. This is another area. Yes. Another area which is close to her wall. And here she has her, don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Jamaica orchid. It has on now just 1 spike, but the plant is so healthy, so lush, and just so beautiful. And then our other plants right here. We don't have a lot of blooms here, but this one has on 2 lovely spikes. So in a little while, she will be getting some blooms right there. And then in the corner here, she has 2 plants and they are doing just so nice. Yes, this is her special plant, guys. And of course, you know, I love my yellow orchids. And this one has 2 spikes and also 3 baby plants. Yes, I tell you, they do very well with her. All right, so this one in the corner, oh my god, her heart has been broken, guys. She had removed it from the area that it was and it got sunburned, but luckily the top leaves are nice and healthy, so even if it loses the bottom leaves, she will still have a nice plant and it will recover because they are very resilient. But it is such a beautiful one. Don't you think so? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And so, this is our little garden in her home here in Portmore. And see here, this other one is spiking up also. And if you notice how tall they are, so she is really doing a great job with them. I am really proud of her efforts. She is doing extremely well. So I want to thank her for having me in her garden today. But just before I close off, let me show you her shaded Vanda, just how she cares them. They are grown semi-shaded under her awning. They are not in bloom right now, but they are quite healthy. And so we have come to the end of another one of my doctor's visits. And if you enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up. And so you never miss another video, please subscribe to my channel. And as we say in Jamaica, just follow back to me. This is the Orchid Duck, and I am growing orchids in Jamaica.